And it's like the fact that you have to play very specifically to whatever boss you're facing, whatever creatures you're facing, and whatever spells you need to use and stuff. Again, you're over relying on a game mechanic that is either gonna it's either you're selling it too high, and then when you get to a point, it's like, oh, so it's bullshit. It's like, yeah, it's bullshit because, you know, reasons. You know, I had this issue with Tin Hearts where it's a great puzzle game, but they introduce new mechanics, and then they take mechanics out for two to three, 4 chapters, and they introduce an entire basement chapter or section, essentially, that it's like, oh, okay, you're seeing all this, and by the way, this is the only time you're gonna see it. And then, after you get out of the basement, all those mechanics before the basement chapter gets reintroduced in the final areas. Hardly anything from the basement chapter. Hardly anything from the basement section. And it's like, okay, why are you bringing in mechanics just to pull mechanics out? It just doesn't make sense to me. Oop. Okay. Like, that's the thing. And I had that problem, and now, like, you know, in a weird way, history kind of repeats itself here, where it's like they have a magic system, which is cool in concept, but when you realize that if you get hit, it negates. If you move at all, it negates. And it's like, why is it negating? Like, it should be like on the fly rather than you have to stand still and hope to God you don't get it. Like, that is such a weird oversight on their part. And it kind of forces the player to like play aggressively and clear out the area and then go to a far corner and just time it. Like, okay, if I cast a spell, this level 7 spell, by the time it finishes, the 3 servants are gonna come and bite my head off are gonna be a little bit close, but not too close enough for the hit for me to complete the spell, you know? That helps with that. Again, like, I wish I knew that, but I think I was missing something from that. But again, like, I'm kind of over this game, to be honest. I mean, it's fun. I love the lovecraftian horror that they're going with here, but the magic system kind of will wear out players' wear out the patience, because you have to make sure you know the spells. You have to quick slot the spells. You have to make sure that if I stand right here, I better make sure that no zombie is within 5 feet of me. Like, if a zombie's in 5 feet of me, I'm screwed. If a creature has range, I'm screwed. You know, you have to melee first, then magic second. But then by the time you magic second, it's only for healing and for your sanity restoration. So what's the point of these extra spells here, you know? What's the point? Like, literally, what's the point? Gameplays allow you to figure it out and read? Yeah, no. I mean, I appreciate the reading puzzle part, but the reading out and figuring out, but we ran into a lot of sections of the game where it just didn't make any sense, or it was like, you need this spell, this particular spell, this particular level, you know? Like, I really am a modern gamer, basically, you know? I had this issue with Ape Escape, too, where there was this one level where it was like an underwater level, and then it's like, you're using the underwater mechanics full blast on this level. Oh, and by the way, there are new enemy types, and there's things that you think you can reach, but apparently you can't, but the game doesn't tell you that. But yet the game's gonna troll you and tell you that, oh wait, yeah, these particular enemies, did you know that these particular enemies are coded in a way to identify what type of enemies they are? And I'm like, okay, pal, okay, yeah. I didn't need to know that information because that's common sense, right? I think the worst offender for something like this is Sheep Raiders, and I will never forgive that game for what they did. Hey, I have an idea. Let's invent a rhythm game for the game. Okay, you play the rhyming game with mines. You fix the mine, or you defuse the mines. Okay. You rescue Daffy Duck, who is the tutorial guide, essentially. And he tells you, he has the balls to tell you, hey, by the way, did you know that these mines are rhythmic-based, mines, and you have to defuse them? And I'm like, I could have used that information before going into this level, but apparently the game didn't want to, I think they were trying to go for, like, cheap humor. Like, if there's one thing I don't like is when a game insults a player's intelligence or thinks the player is clever enough to figure some of the things out, but sometimes a good reminder is always useful, you know? Or don't cold turkey, there we go. Don't cold turkey game mechanics. There you go. That's it. Don't cold turkey game mechanics halfway through your game, you know? Or don't overcook your mechanics. In this case, they kind of overcooked here. But yeah, no, I suspect the infinite health thing might be the issue. Which, again, kind of goes back to my point of, if they are wanting to use the magic spell, if they want to use the magic spell, then I'm just like, oh, there's a quicker way to do this, right? No? There is no quicker way to do that? You just gotta pray to whatever, okay. Not even like a quick cast or something? There's quick slots. That doesn't answer my question. Yep, that doesn't answer my question at all. But, oh, okay. You know, it's like, no, if they were able to remake this game, the one thing I would judge the remake team on is, did you make the magic mechanic more intuitive? If you make this a quick cast, and then I get it, well, 3 slots are faster, 5 slots are a little, you know, and 7s, you know, it's like, okay, I get that. But it would be nice if it was a little faster, because I thought if you have, like, an expert spell, then technically shouldn't common sense dictate that you should also know this spell faster rather than the speed that it's going, you know?
I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chattur'gha. How Skinner would incorporate Xel'lotath into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree.
Also, another issue I have is the fact that there's no skip button for the cutscenes, but that's just like a nitpick, really.
It was with great excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
I know there was, what was it? There was a game I played recently for, like, the first impressions called The Killing Stone. And I love it when developers basically, they already knew. It's like, okay, well, let's not try to no, it's not the killing zone. Never mind. I don't even know what game it was, but I would always, if anything, I will always judge a game based on how intuitive they made their game, for the sake of the player's sanity. Because if you insult the player's intelligence, they're not gonna play the game. Especially if they make, like... If you see something like this, and it's like... Hold on. Oh, I don't have the spell book. But basically, if you see the spell system, you're like, okay, surely if I have a level 7 spell, then this will go faster, right? No. You could be Gandalf the White in this game, and you know the spells by heart, but no. No. You get hit, you sneeze, you even bend over, and you will break concentration on the spell. You know. But, you know. But for all it's worth, though, you know, we came in clutch a few times in all the games that I have played in the past. But this might be the one game where it's just like, okay, I have to be real. I think they could have just redesigned this game a whole bit better, and I would have been fine with it. Is it in here? No. Power. Gun room. Apparently, if this guy dies, I won't get the elephant gun, but that's okay. Yes. But it's food for thought, though. Also, too, and I know there's no room for it in this game, but it would have been nice to have, like, and I guess that's what, like, using it, you know, anywhere in the house counts as, like, practice mode.
You are doing your best not to believe it.
But it would be nice if there was, like, a training area too. That's over, like, really overthinking it.
I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end.
Yes. We heard this 1,000 times before. You have to stop the darkness, or else it's the end of the world. Yes.
Set the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
But yeah, you know. Oh, alright, so we go here, we set the hour hands. Also, and this is also a little nitpick too, but if it's like, if we're at this part of the game, then this should be like an automatic thing too. Like, why are we doing this again? 33rd hour, so... No, it's... There we go. The Tome of Darkness.
Take them and use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste and death.
That's totally the Centurion. That's totally the Centurion. I'm not even phased by the Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we need to get... We need to get the fall... Oh no, wait. Pick up this... Pick up the book. Let's see. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Hey Frank, welcome on in. Enchanted items, magical attack, reveal, invisible, what else? Oh, shield, but we really don't need the shield, actually. What we need is this. And it's not fast, by the way. It's still. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Alright. You know, you could have helped her, Edward. But, okay, whatever. Jeez Louise. Oh no! Okay, we gotta test this out to see if it's really... Okay, it works. Alright, fantastic. We get to watch that cutscene again. Because I hate myself. Also, I gotta love the voice actress who is overselling that death scream, her death speech is like, "Help me, I'm going to die." Okay, okay. Hello, Ball, welcome on in. How are you? Oh, I also, things are happening on, so if you're, lurking, make sure you say hello, or else you won't be counted as a viewer. Yeah, anyways, then that lady, that's for sure. Which god did you choose? Is the Centurion? I chose, I chose chocolate, okay? I chose Cthulhu, okay? I know it's chinchilla. Yeah. That god. Alright, Max, let's see if if the hunch is true. Yep. It was the... That's so weird, though. That's still a weird thing to do. Like, bruh. Like, shouldn't you chase the creature around the house before you get to the, Yeah, so this is a mini-boss. This is a mini-boss. For all intents and purposes. So we gotta search... Oh my god, we gotta search the house for him. Hello? They said they were gonna do genre chat about the right genre they're in. Right? Like... Yeah, I gotta remodify the lurker auto message because yeah, that's a little out of date, unfortunately. Well, Gun room? Why am I... A replay? Oh no, this is first playthrough. I never had a GameCube while growing up. The only thing Nintendo I have in my possession is a Switch 1. And that's about as far as I'm gonna get. Because I am not gonna buy a Switch 2, are you kidding me? I mean, I'll buy it at some point, but I'm not gonna buy it now. It's a waste of time. Okay. I just left there. But yeah, no, this is my first playthrough. Never really played? 2. Okay. Okay, so it goes into the basement area no matter what. Okay. Hey, genius. Give, yeah. You're not gonna give me the key? Play the emulation is the way. Yep. Emulation is the way. Go to the basement, not come back to screen. So rude, right? That fact I have to go to the basement in order to... And then when I get to the basement, he's gonna... Door is locked. Okay, well, I have to wait for his next appearance. Let's see. He is probably in... Oh. In here? There's only so many rooms he can hide in. Oh my god, this what is up with teleporting enemies? You kidding me? Bruh, I am sick and tired of teleporting enemies. And I say teleporting enemies because I know I'm gonna go into the wrong room and this motherfucker's gonna spawn right in the foyer. I'll be like, thanks game. I blame Mags. I blame Mags for this. I blame Mags. She. Oh my god. And then what? And then what? I hit him again, and I'm assuming he's probably gonna go to... He's probably gonna go to every single room before he goes to the basement. That's probably what's gonna happen. Oh no, I gotta save somebody in the foyer. If only somebody had predicted that was gonna happen. Oh no. Oh, he actually goes to the basement. Okay. Good lord. Oh my god. But honestly, no, I'm glad we ran into that bug though, because I really kind of want to talk about the journey I've been on with this game. Uh-oh. That I'm pretty sure that's not... I'm pretty sure appears to be broken. Okay, so now... Still have to... Okay. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this rune? I think, okay. Let me see, okay. Is this okay? Because all your magic's gonna wait for the monster period. Okay. Hit the stone again. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Get. Oh, I am going to die. Okay, then spell list, recovery, assign, recover. Okay, here we go. There we go. Ow. Oh. Alright, well, can't kill it here. I like these Sanity's effects. I mean, like, I played Amnesia, so like, oh god, oh god, oh god, eh. So again, like, I like what they were going for. Okay, so I have to clear this room first. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. No, the sanity effects is really cool. The sanity effects is really cool. If I were to play Amnesia Dark Descent, well, right now, I would say like the biggest thing about I love about that game is the sanity effects. Okay, there we go. Hey, progress. A little delayed, but hey, progress. Okay, so let's go back upstairs. But yeah, I would say I could already tell you right now it's gonna be like how I saw Silent Hill for the Room, where I love the story, the mythos, the creature design, but the gameplay looped kind of the gameplay portion is probably going to be like the big contention point. especially if it's like the over reliance on the okay, so I have to find the servants because I kind of need that shotgun. But if the shotgun's not important, well, I have the double barrel, so it's not. Okay. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna keep running around and figuring out. But yeah, no, I love when horror games kind of use the sanity thing. Alright, here we go. But the Guardians of Chachurga. Yeah, that's it. Chachurga. That's it. Chocolate and chinchillas. Can you imagine you're worshipping a dark god named Chinchilla? Okay. As Maximilian had mentioned, the ruins of the ancient city, blah blah blah. Okay, cool, awesome. Good to know. I'm sure it's very important. Okay, so maybe just running through them would be a better idea. Chimichanga? Yeah. If you asked me to pronounce Eldritch speech, I would just be like, yeah, good luck with that, pal. You're not gonna get Eldritch speech out of me. He is very squishy. Keep going, man. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, there we go. The boss for this room. Or for this chapter, I guess. What the heck? Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, so we need, yep, we need to make a new shield spell. So that is what exactly? The Bankrock and Santac. Okay, so we don't need invisibility anymore. Instead, we need yeah, and they're all spell list, assign. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, the first guy hits like a freight train. I'm not worried about the sanity. I'm more worried about keeping this guy alive as much as possible. Okay. Oh. Okay, he's alive. Okay, he died. Then... Come on, Scorpion bitch. Oh. Ah, he has a spell. Okay, so new spell, quick slot. Okay, we need to sign, don't matter. I'm just casually walking over there. Okay, enchanted. Come on, bitch. Come on, I can do this game. I can do this game too. Come on. Come on, where are you gonna land? Where are you gonna land? There you go. Whoa, oh, wait. Hold on. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. I told him to be careful. Did he listen? No. He didn't listen. Oh no, I hope nothing happens to him. What the f... Oh my god, another portal gate. Jesus Christ. Touch the field. Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, you should touch the field. Why do you want to touch the field, my man? Yeah. Also healing itself too. Come on. Too slow. Alright. And then I'm assuming this lever disables the force field? Pull the lever. Yep. Nice. Now, does the lever... Okay, obviously, okay, that lever doesn't turn off, so... Interesting. I didn't even... Alright. Next one. Hey? Okay, whatever. Have you played Maximum Ghost of Glory? I think I played that one as a demo, but I never played the full game. There's a lot of games I haven't really played while growing up. So, you know, playing catch-up has been really fun. It's actually been really fun. Annoying, but very fun. Alright. Then... so this was a fluke then. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going back to this entrance. Okay. Oh, hey, you got it? Yeah. Yeah, you were right, Max. It was the scuff move, as I call it. I still find it odd, though, that they could have made that whole creature an actual mini-boss, and that would have been nice to see you using the shield. Oh, I have to for this part. There ain't no way I'm gonna survive it. There ain't no way. I have to face the scorpion monster. I was like, yeah, and then and the rancor looking creatures. Yeah, no, I'm using this shield spell to protect me. I think what I'll do, since once we finish this chapter, once I think the plan I'll do is that we'll still start hunting grounds next week, and then so I can get these VODs for Eternal Darkness get churned out, so that way I don't fall behind on it. Because we're kind of falling behind on it. Okay. Was that something I wasn't supposed to do? Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I'll go through. Okay, so the guy talked about the towers, so I thought the towers were gonna be a little bit more complicated than this, but apparently they're not. So now that I said that, it's probably gonna be complicated when we get back to engage the ray. Oh, can I? After this game, we just took after this game, Kojima took studio guys in to make Metal Gear 2. Oh, that was very cool. Let's see. Okay, so what rune should I use here? Okay. Which one should I... Okay. I guess we use Regamore. Nice try. Nice try. Apparently, Konami wants to remake Metal Gear Solid 1, which was very interesting to say the least. Excited. Also, skeptical. I know Blooper is working on the Silent Hill 1 remake. That was actually my very first game I ever streamed from, like, the retro era. You know, it was very fun. Still one of my favorite games to play. Yeah, you'll be fine, man. Just stop your whining. So trying not to provoke a fight or anything. come down the stairs. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm good, bro. I think I'm good. Yeah, go fight the... Nah, bitch. I think he looked insulted that I took his kill. Shield's almost out. Waiting for me, Jory, bro. I'm asleep. Well, thank you for coming in, Frank. We won't be on for very much longer. We started a little late because of, I had errands to run. But, we'll be back tomorrow for Demonologist collab in the afternoon and evening. And then we'll have 2 days of The Evil Within 2, and then 2 days of Fatal Frame 2. Cool. Hello? Hello? Oh, you know this is a trap. You kidding me? Creature drops in the middle of the room. Or through the window. I mean, you know, that works too. Or windows. A lot of windows. Run, 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 run.
Oh no! No!
God, you sound like the NPCs from the headliners. God damn. Alright. Paragon. Another Paragon tower. Get the saber. Or, yeah. Or enchant this saber, I should say. Yeah, there's no point if there's no point in fighting these creatures unless we get our sanity back. But just need to survive. Oh god. Because I have to keep walking through. There you go. And then I cast it before he loses his goddamn mind. Seriously? Because I moved? Really? Okay. Let me just restore this shield instead. Okay, go, 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 go! Alright. Alright, so let's go. Okay. Then coming through here. I go through all the towers. All the towers. We have about 1, 2, 3 more towers left to align. Okay, so Paragon power, power. Okay. Thank you. Took me a minute, but hey, that's okay. Alright, go through here. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Let me do this real quick. And then we need to... Let's get the tower on the... Yeah, let's go. Let's get the one on the left just so we can finish this one off. Oh wait, we already did this one. Gauge array, okay. Okay, that looks like it's right. Cool. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, some guardian. All right. Okay. Okay, now what? Okay. head back. Okay. I like how we're supposed to escape the city yet. He's out of breath. Oh, here they come. Feels like I gotta guess the Well, if you had more stamina, man. Well, we destroyed the city. So wait, how is this still happening though? Oh, that's how it happened. Okay, cool.
Master, I bring thee grave news. The colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been decimated. Without them, I fear we are lost.
Your fears are unfounded, servant. This news is irrelevant. I have seen the future that will come to pass. In this vision, I see myself crushing Zenithal, as I was destined to do. My many mouths consume its body from all sides, gnawing at it, until nothing remains. This I've seen. This is what will be.
You would place all our faith in a vision?
Yes. Just as I have placed all my faith in you.
Dun dun dun.